guys, welcome to another 5-Minute Friday. I'm Brent Hall, and today we're going to have a nice, peaceful chat about YouTube monetization.
I'm going to use the drift method. Freaking incredible. Round F16 for that to get that sunburst.
So there's been a lot of uproar, for the lack of a better word, concerning YouTube's new monetization rules. And I just thought I wanted to go ahead and make a video and throw my 2 cents about it. And it's been such a polarizing topic. There's been a lot of anger concerning the changes. So I thought I'd come out here to the middle of absolutely nowhere in the Gila forest and brought a little singing bowl and some tea. All the things one needs for a peaceful discussion. So hopefully everything will be calm and it'll be all good. So what happened? Initially, back in the day, YouTube, anybody could monetize. It didn't matter what your channel was or views or none of that. It didn't matter. You could just flip on the monetization and go. And then like last year or so, they changed it to you had to have 10,000 views total on your channel view in order to get monetization and be part of the partner program. And now, as of a couple weeks ago, they started to implement their new rules, which are you have to have 4,000 hours watched over the last 12 months, and your channel has to have a total of 1,000 subscribers. So you have to meet both of those requirements in order to stay in the partner program. And what they've said is if you don't meet both those requirements, but you're close, what's going to happen is if you have any money in your account that they owe you, they will pay it out. So why did they do this? First of all, I'm going to link in the description below. There is a link to the YouTube creator blog where they posted the official everything. So if you can go check that out for their exact wording, because I'm just going to paraphrase here. But essentially, they did it for a couple of reasons. We all know about the big YouTubers and the controversial things. All of that is kind of building up to this, and YouTube is basically trying to figure out a way to make everybody happy, and of course to make their advertisers happy, because without advertisers the monetization part doesn't really work. And that goes all the way down to the little people like us and all the way up to the big people who have huge channels. Everybody relies on that as a piece of their income. That's not the only way to make money on YouTube, but that is the easiest direct path for money through YouTube, is their monetization. So in order to appeal to try to clean that up and to try to get better content overall, and to weed out these bad channels that are ripping people off and posting horrible videos and all of that nonsense, this is one of the ways. And I think that it's a good idea. However, I think they could have been more strategic about how they implemented it and about what they said and their wording and all that stuff, because I think that's what's really bothering people, is they're not understanding why, and people are really frustrated, especially on the little people end, about how it's going to affect them. So one of the things that I want to talk about real quick is, how is this going to affect you, and is it going to affect you at all? Well, the thing is, if you're on YouTube to make money, you're there for the wrong reason. Like everybody, all the creators that are making money, yeah, that's great. But personally, I don't think you need to be on YouTube with the sole thought of making money. Like, I'm making money on YouTube, I'm making a pittance of money on YouTube, but I am there, I am over the threshold. But I never thought about that, honestly. Like, here's my take. I never thought about making money until I got my first paycheck from Google. And I had set it up because it was years ago, and I just said, the heck with it. Google asked me if I wanted to do it, so I said yes, and I set up the direct deposit and all that. But that was years and years ago, and I never even paid attention to it. And I never took it seriously. And I didn't start taking it seriously until I realized that you guys started following me and that the views were growing and that I had an audience. That's my point. I started taking it serious when I realized that I had an audience. And from that point on, the thing that I realized about monetization is that you can't make money without an audience. So all the people that are getting frustrated over saying that this is going to crush them and that they're not going to be able to make money and all that stuff. It's like, what are you making right now? If you're under the threshold for what they're asking for, then, I mean, you don't get paid until you hit $100 anyways. And how many months is that going to take you if you're making $7 a month, you know, or 12 cents or $30 a month, whatever. If you're under that threshold, you're not making enough money for it to really contribute to your business or to your life. So the point here is that focusing on the audience and the quality of your content. So there's a logical progression here. You want an audience. You can't make money without an audience. But there's something you need to do to get that audience, and that's make quality, relevant content. And that includes everything from having either really nice visuals, great audio, having a very solid story or entertainment value. So basically, you have to give your audience value. You have to be putting something of value out for them to want to come to you to build an actual audience. And then once you build the audience, it's natural statistics kick in and you start making money. And then it's kind of like a linear progression after that. You know, the more stuff you're putting out, the more your audience is growing, the more your money is growing. But none of that can happen until you have something solid first. And that's why I just wanted to make this and just give my 2 cents about, you know, I understand that it's frustrating. Like, YouTube is frustrating to me too, and I'm a very, very tiny little fish in a very, very big ocean here, but I've made it to fish status, which was cool, you know. But every day I think about, what can I do for you guys, and what else do you want to know, and how else can I better my channel? So those are the kind of things that I look at, and those are the kind of things that I think if you're serious about YouTube, you should be looking at as well. We all want to, I mean, we all want a paycheck. I mean, this is my job. Well, this is part of my job, but you know, I also want to share everything that I have and everything that I do with all of you guys. So that's what you need to be focused on. I just want to, in summation, focus on the positivity. Don't focus on the negativity. Just remember, we're all in this beautiful place and there's a lot of positive things. Just put out solid stuff and constantly make yourself better and improve, and think about growing your audience, and everything else will come in time. All right, guys, so that's it for this 5-Minute Friday. I've probably gone past 5 minutes at this point, so I will say thank you for watching. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and leave some comments in the video. Oh my God. Leave some comments in the description below if you have any thoughts about this kind of stuff. And my blanket's blowing away, so we're definitely gonna wrap it up here. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Wait.